I love you. But a few nights ago, for a moment, I thought I had already lost you. It wasn't a fight. You didn't yell. You didn't slam the door. You just went quiet. And somehow, that hurt more. Because silence is terrifying when you love someone. Your messages became shorter. Your voice sounded distant. And suddenly, my mind started doing what it always does when something feels wrong. It started imagining the worst. Maybe you were getting tired of me. Maybe the things you once loved about me were starting to feel heavy. Maybe love had quietly begun to fade, and I was the only one who hadn't noticed yet. The strange thing about loving someone deeply is this. Your heart becomes very good at creating fears. I tried to act normal. I told myself I was overthinking. But every little thing felt different. You didn't linger when you said goodbye. You didn't text me goodnight that evening. And that tiny change felt like the ground slowly disappearing under my feet. That night, I barely slept. My mind replayed every moment between us, every conversation, every laugh, every mistake I might have made without realizing it. I kept wondering one painful question. Was I slowly losing you? Loving someone doesn't just make you happy. It also makes you vulnerable in ways you can't control. Because the moment someone becomes your safe place, the thought of losing them becomes terrifying. The next day I saw you again, and my heart was beating harder than it should have. Not because I didn't love you, but because I was suddenly afraid you might not feel the same anymore. You looked at me, and for a second, I thought I saw distance in your eyes. That was the moment my chest actually hurt, because I realized something I had never admitted before. Losing you would break me. Not dramatically, not loudly, but quietly. In the kind of way where everything in life still continues, but nothing feels warm anymore. Then you sighed. You stepped closer, and you said something I didn't expect. I thought you were the one pulling away. For a moment, we just stared at each other. Two people who loved each other, both secretly afraid of losing the other. And suddenly, everything made sense. Your silence wasn't distance, it was fear. My overthinking wasn't doubt. It was love trying to protect itself. That's the strange thing about relationships. Sometimes two people are terrified of losing each other at the exact same time, and neither of them knows it. You reached for my hand, and when your fingers wrapped around mine again, I felt something return to my chest. Relief, warmth, home. In that moment, I understood something important about love. Real love isn't fearless. Real love is fragile. Not because it's weak, but because it matters. And when something matters that much, your heart is always a little afraid of losing it. So, yes, Sometimes I'm scared. Sometimes I worry that one day life might pull us in different directions. Sometimes I wonder how long we get to keep something this beautiful. But that night taught me something else too. Love doesn't disappear as easily as fear makes us believe. Sometimes love is just two people, standing on the edge of losing each other and choosing to hold on tighter instead. And if I'm being honest, that moment when I thought I lost you made me realize just how deeply I love you.